Hi guys, welcome back to one more podcast in the series of Grow with Gireesh series, where we interview current working professionals who are in the process of their job shifting and mostly getting a high paying salary hike in their process. So today we have Roshan with us from Bangalore, where the most happening ID city and also the most difficult city in terms of shifting or getting a huge competition, getting the hikes. So today we have his 3.6 years of experience and working as a data analyst. Previously worked in the biggest e-commerce organization, and he took more than 90 days in this part of his journey of cracking offer letters. But even though he persistently continued the job search, he's able to crack two offer letters and with 15 plus interviews given and got a 72% hike. So, in this particular call, we will understand what exactly the challenges Roshan has faced, what exactly is the strategies which he has used to exactly get this 72% hike. Without wasting much time, let's welcome Roshan to the call. Hi, Roshan.
Hi, Gireesh.
Hi, hi,
Hi.
hi. Thanks for doing this, first of all. Okay. So, before wasting much time, just give a brief introduction about yourself, and from there, we'll take it forward.
Firstly, I want to thank Gireesh for giving up this opportunity in order to share my thoughts and insights over all these days of learning with
All right.
Gireesh.
All right.
And let me just introduce myself. I'm Roshan,
Mhm.
who holds an experience of 3.5 plus years of experience with analytics itself.
Mhm.
So I work with e-commerce and retail platforms earlier. Now I am with another e-commerce company, and
Mhm.
that's how it's my short story about analytics. And I do enjoy doing analytics and data science to be in the future. So that's how is my
Fair,
intro
fair,
about.
fair. Can you let me know what exactly is the main tech stack that you have got the experience on completely? What are the tools? What are the programming languages? And what is the tech stack?
So basically, we just use SQL, Python, and Looker Studio
Hmm.
along with Power BI as well.
Hmm.
Depending upon the market and the company needs, we just use the tech stack what is required for the company and the organization.
Okay,
So this is how things go on.
fair enough. Fair enough. So, Roshan, now one question before we dive into your job search journey. Now, everybody's saying AI has come, right? No, AI is able to do most of the data analysis work. Data analysis role is becoming getting obsolete. This is the kind of conversations which are happening around AI versus the data space, right? I hope you know about Claude and everything. So, what is your take on this? Do you think that really AI is going to come and take all of the data analytics jobs, or do you feel what is your opinion on that, basically?
So my thought about AI coming into data analytics is
Mm-hmm.
kind of positive itself.
Mm-hmm.
It helps to rewrite or refine the code
Mm-hmm.
and to give a better enhanced result.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it cannot replace an human effort or a human eye over an organization or the process what is being carried out from.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is an helping aid
Mm-hmm.
to have a better understanding over the data,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think so it will overtake a complete
Okay.
effort or something.
Okay.
So a human eye or the pipeline
Uh-huh.
would obviously help
Mm.
in order to
Mm.
manage all the data sources.
Okay. So basically, you're saying AI may enhance your job, but it is not going to
Yeah.
completely replace your job. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Correct? Okay, fair enough. Cool.
Yes.
So now let's talk about your job search journey. Before you met me, I think you are already doing your job search on your own, trying to figure out key how to shift the companies, and you did your best in terms of the process. So tell me, before you connected with us, how does your job search journey used to look like, and what exactly is the top three challenges you used to face earlier before you connected with us?
Earlier, I was a little bit blind enough to just dive into the job search, and
Mm,
with Naukri, I was fondly with Naukri, and I was not too much aware of LinkedIn and other things. I was aware of LinkedIn, but
mm, mm,
not after joining you. I got to know LinkedIn is very powerful than other platforms.
mm,
So before joining the community, I was very much fond of Naukri,
mm,
Monster, and other Inspire and all these kinds
mm.
of platform. But LinkedIn was my third priority or something.
Okay.
After joining the community, LinkedIn was a very powerful platform in order to manage and maintain connections and
Mm.
to look out for better jobs with big companies. So
Got it.
that was one thing, and the negotiation and the other strategy of talking to a HR or a TA partner
Mm-hmm.
was enhanced after joining the community. But before joining the community, I was totally blunt of how to just
Mm-hmm.
negotiate or speak. So
Okay.
that's how things were. So these two, three main points which enhanced me to
Mm-hmm.
have a better journey going
Mm-hmm.
forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the difference made a difference.
Okay, cool. Now, bro, even though when you started with us, even though you learned all these things, still your journey is not smooth, right? I
Yeah.
still remember you are being very consistent and used to get a lot of interview calls with the techniques which I've given. But the major challenge you used to face is having a 90 days notice period, right? So that is the
Yeah.
major issue that you face, which is stopping you to get actually scheduled interview calls, right? So tell us, how did you handle this objection from the HR key? Hey, Roshan, you're looking for everyday immediate joiner. We're looking somebody to can join us 30 days. So how did you exactly tackle this? And what are the some two, three strategies that you can suggest to candidates to handle this HR objection in a much more better manner?
Firstly, negotiating notice period is an art after coming to the community. So it is how you enhance your profile, or it's how you enhance your brand
Mm-hmm.
to the company or the brand to the
Mm-hmm.
company.
Mm-hmm.
So if you tell the best portfolio points about yourself and your
Correct.
tech stack,
Correct.
obviously the HR and the TA partner will wait.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that you just tell it and people just okay, just we'll just see or something. That's how you have to just put your best foot forward in order to have a best intro about yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and the tone and the notion of your
Mm-hmm.
points, and your tech stack, or the command over your tech stack should have a better uh, approach. That's how you just have a good negotiation over the notice period. That's how it taught me in this
Mm-hmm.
community.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got it. Got it. So, but a lot of people, when even when negotiating the salary part, now let's talk about the most important part, right? So they fear, right? Oh, what if I ask more? They'll not, they'll leave me opportunity, because the common answer you will get from a HR is we don't have budget, Roshan, right? So when you face this kind of situations, initially, did you also have that fear of, oh, what if I tell more, they'll not come back? And if you have, how did you overcome it? And what exactly is the process that you used to actually handle this stuff also in terms of expectation CTC discussion with the HR?
So after joining the community, I got to know that no company or organization will allow a candidate to have 100% of hike.
Hmm.
It is totally wrong. It is
Correct.
totally wrong.
Hmm.
So either you have a lot of experience with lot of tech stack and everything, you can reach that milestone,
Hmm.
or you have to bifurcate yourself into a better 60% or 50% of hike.
Hmm.
So that's how is the teaching over here. So if you just crack 160% or 70% of offer in the first place, then
Hmm.
you can have this offer in the hand and you can
Hmm.
counterpart the next interviews.
Hmm.
That's how the timing has to be correct. The interview timing has to be correct,
Hmm.
or else
Hmm.
you would miss that 110, 120% of hike
Hmm.
in your
Hmm. Hmm.
journey.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So you should not go blindly to the organization and just ask, I need 100% hike. No organization is ready for it unless it's some big organization. You
Correct.
have some referral and all these things.
Correct, correct, correct. So now you have cracked two offer letters and you took more than 90 days
Mm.
as well. And in this 90 days, you have faced multiple challenges, right? So to be very honest, in the community itself, there are a lot of people, once they don't get result for a certain period of time, they get some rejections and they get demotivated and they stop their journey. And they feel, ah, mere se nahi hoga. But despite facing multiple challenges, you have been very consistent, even after completing a 90 days with a lot of patience, and you have given more than 15 plus interviews to crack two offer letters, right? So what is that one thing or one motivating factor for you ki I should do it anyhow, no matter what happens and what time it takes? So what is that one motivating factor from your side that motivated you to push it further?
To be very honest, it's the tech stack, or it's not the tech stack or the salary. It's
Mm-hmm.
obviously something very much to be motivated is you shift career.
Mm,
You
got
shift
it.
yourself.
Got it. Got it.
So that shift, the word shift itself is a very positive word.
Mm,
So it's always to be an positive shift. So
mm,
you always look for a positive shift from the present organization.
mm,
So if the shift is positive for 5 or 10% also, the
mm,
shift is still positive.
mm. Okay, great, great.
So
I think
you
it's
have
beautifully
to
said.
look at the greener part, and the community also as constant.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, great sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now, look, let's say when you start working with us, right? So a lot of people think working. No, there is a this question of debate which a lot of people have with me. That is, Gireesh, everything is there in AI. I know ChatGPT is there, Claude is there, Rana Banana is there to make resumes, LinkedIn, everything is there. So why should I need a professional help if I can get the best script of salary negotiation from a Claude? Or if I can get the best resume done by AI in 5 minutes or 5 seconds, then why should I take a professional's help rather than I do it on my own with using the help of AI? So, what do you think about this? And what is your take on this?
Simple as that. If you use something with AI, the other counterpart will also use the same AI to reject you. So
Great.
it is always an individual or a professional who's well versed with looking at the AI will look at only one resume or two, or the
Mm,
resume what you give, but
mm.
the company's AI will look at 100 and 150 resumes or something. But
Correct.
the person who's in the middle would
Mm,
have also seen 100 and 150 resumes or something in the center.
Got
So he will have multiple ideas in order to correct you in terms of resume or in terms of your approach speaking or something. So that's how this intermediate is very, very important.
Got it. Got it. Fair enough. So, now once you started working with us or in the part of the community, so what exactly is the? I think you told me about the looking of the greener side, having that shifting mindset and a positive mind. That is good enough. But if you wanted to define, Girish, these are the top three things I learned in terms of technically as well, in terms of the process of the job search, or in terms of the mindset wise. What exactly the top two learnings you had in terms of the community once you started with us?
So in terms of community, you have understanding about other data analyst or the data community over
Mm,
here itself.
mm,
You come to know what are the tech stacks or the processes what they also follow in their organization. I
mm,
also get many personal DMs in order to how to develop all these
mm.
things, and you just share knowledge and
Mm,
everything.
mm,
So
mm,
this sharing and all these knowledge transfer is happening within the community. So you get to know that even
mm.
people are hunting for the job and they are also having the same tech stacks.
True,
So
true.
what should be added in order to be unique with the job search in order
Mm,
to crack one? So
mm,
that's how. And with the technical part, there is a lot of other resources which is available within YouTube and everything, but
mhm,
still there is some refined strategy or refined source
mm.
material in order to have a proper guidance over how
Good.
to approach and what is the beginner, intermediate, and advanced level over the technical skills what has been there. So that's how you just come to know. So this is not the end. The
Mm.
learning has to be continuous, so that you, unless you crack or after you crack also, the learning has to be continuous.
True, 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 true. Very good. So now, before we wind up, right, I just wanted to give a ground reality check to everybody who's just only seeing your result, not the whole process, right? So just give me the pipeline, Roshan. So in the last 90 days plus whatever you have done the hard work, tell me how many number of job applications you would have sent. First, second, tell me how many number of interview calls you received. Third, tell me how many number of interviews given. In that, how many rejected and how many offer letters converted. Just give me the whole pipeline.
So let me just start off with this. Before joining the community, I was not maintaining a Google sheet in order to see what is the track of my job
Uh,
search,
uh,
what is the percentage of getting positive result, what is the percentage of getting negative result. At
mm,
least you come to know that this is what it is or something.
mm,
After
mm,
joining the community, they give some
mm,
portfolio in order to just manage this. You have to have some tracker of your own in
mm,
order to maintain what is the uh,
Ratio.
job application, how many job applications, ratio of job applications and its conversions and everything.
Hmm.
So probably I would have sent more than 800 plus or 700 plus job applications,
Oh God.
and it would be 300 plus of easy applies in LinkedIn,
Hmm.
and it should be somewhere close to 600 to 700 job applications in the past
Oh,
100 days or
super,
something.
super, super.
And I got interviewed by 16 to 20 companies, 15
Very good.
plus to be honest. And in
Hmm.
that it was three four major MNC, big MNC companies,
Hmm.
and got rejected funnily in an HR round as well.
Hmm.
So that
Hmm.
was funny now, but it was painful at that time.
True, 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 true.
And
Hmm.
mm,
Okay, fine. So basically what you're saying is, so out of all these pipeline, you're able to crack two offer letters with all the rejections and step by process and everything, right? Great. So before we wind up, Roshan, just wanted to ask you one point. See, there are a lot of people still are aspiring to become data analyst, and which in the new word called as AI powered data analyst in the current domain. So what do you feel about the scope of data analytics or data as a domain in the future? And what exactly is the steps that a person has to take right now to excel in the field of data?
data in future will always be a gold dust only, Gireesh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. Data will just eradicate or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to be very helpful for small or big or whatever company it is.
Mm-hmm.
So data is going to be data at the end of the day, but learning of this process would be difficult. No, it's not difficult. It's going to be different going forward. It's not
Okay.
going to be the traditional way of writing SQL, learning Python, and all
Okay.
these things. But there
Mm-hmm.
should be some AI enhancement in order to do some prompt dashboarding or something. So
Mm-hmm.
AI will come into place, but you have to use it wisely in order to enhance yourself.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I think that's beautifully put. Rather than running away from AI and fearing out of it, use it to your advantage and include it in your workspace on a daily basis, right? Fair enough. Fine. Fine, Ocean.
Yeah.
I think it's beautifully put your journey. The reason I want to do this podcast is because most people give up in between. Okay, I still remember when we started, there are a couple of people who started with you as well. Out of all the people, not everybody's uh, keep going at it without giving up and everything, right? And I feel we just missed the 100% mark, but I feel next time when you're making a shift, you're going to make 150 to 100% hikes. That I'm pretty much sure, because I feel you know the process, you know the mistakes you have done, and you have developed the patience and consistency, which is very important to crack the next big offer letters in the future, right? With that being said, I hope you'll be in this community to contribute other data people in the future who is going to come correct them, to help them and guide them in the future. Because at the end of the day, job search is not a one-time game; it's a multiple game in the over the next 10 to 15 years, of course. Right. So with that being said, guys, I hope you got a lot of insights from Roshan's journey in this process. And if you feel you got some insight, let me know in the comment section what exactly is your takeaway, and share this podcast with a lot of other candidates who are actively in the job search process and need some help. Right. So I hope you got the value, guys. In the next podcast, I'll see you again with one more success story which is inspiring to make you take action. Bye bye. Take care. Thanks, Roshan, once again for doing this.